Say hello.
advertisement.
Say hello, everybody. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Woo.
Affiliate edition.
Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday night. That means Rise of the Everchosen. Nathan's got a quick announcement.
Yeah, if you like us as much as we enjoy playing, then please give us a follow. It helps out greatly. Down below, you'll find links to our Discord, YouTube, Azrael's TikTok, and Booty's Twitch. Our Discord is free and open. Come hang out with us. We want to see you there. Our YouTube, we put up replays of our sessions, usually 2 days after the session happens. Azrael's TikTok, he does a lot of D&D themed stuff and does a variety of other things. So, pretty great. Go check him out. Booty's Twitch, he streams a couple times a week, and he's always nice and friendly to hang out with us and to chat. So, go watch him. Right now, we are in our Rise of the Everchosen campaign. We'll be playing their next one on Sunday for the wow, my brain just went sideways. Our Empires of the Silk Road, and then we won't be playing a game next Tuesday, but the Tuesday afterwards, so in 2 weeks. Otherwise, there's the usual Sunday, Wednesday. And I think that's it. Back to you.
Just to thank Matt from Quest Accepted real quick. He just subscribed for the next 6 months ahead of time.
Oh, wow.
So thank you, Matt.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's very much appreciated. You guys are great. I love watching you guys, by the way.
Matt,
Ow. Stop it.
you're crazy.
Fox, also thank you for subscription.
Yeah, of course I gotta.
I do want to thank Kranzer. He subscribed before we even went online.
Woo.
Buddies.
Thank you to the guys at Quest Accepted. We appreciate your guys' support. We love building a community together with you guys. It's awesome. All right. Who wants to
Do
the recap?
Easy.
I'll do it. Alvin, we attack at dawn. Let's go. We started off with a picnic with a devil, because that's what all good people do. Athira and Marduk had their little chit-chat catch-up session, while Ezekiel and Cardinal decided to go drink some tea and spill some tea. Heart-to-heart, real emotional moment. Also, we discovered some local teas. But if you want to find out their names, you're going to have to watch the last episode. Caligar and Tobias went to the forge to figure out how to carve or craft a new arm for our new friend who sacrificed his hand for the greater good.
I don't know if it was for the greater good.
I
for the greater bad,
don't know about
for the greater
sacrifice, more of just, rage a lop off. It's fine.
The less of Zeke there is, the better it is for the world. So maybe, that's how I'm framing it.
That's hilarious.
True.
That's terrible.
Well,
That
and
is
then
funny.
We tried to get camels, and Zeke tried to negotiate, and he failed terribly. So he left, reappeared with a disguise as Tarek Right Hand, the person with a singular right hand whose hand definitely wasn't chopped off. He managed to get us a bunch of camels from Joe's Camels, guys. You can't miss them. And I think that's where we left it. We had a bunch of camels. There was a lot of RP.
Oh,
session.
if I can corrupt all of you and bring you over to Dispater, I will become a general.
I'm gonna have to kill her. This is gonna be hard.
Yep.
Yeah, watch out for the
Okay.
horses.
Don't bring my weakness into this.
It's like dealing with Athira is one thing. Dealing with Gourmet, ugh. He kills
That dude's
dragons with those feet.
He does. He is the most amazing pony. I need to adjust people's sounds.
For those of you who have subscribed, I did just upload our first 2 channel emotes.
There will be more on the way, I promise. Just give me some time with
I don't know what
Catherine,
that means, but okay.
It's like the
It means you
emojis
can
that
do fun things in chat with emotes.
Mm.
I don't know
Okay,
what the emotes are yet,
so
but they
I
sound
think
fun.
I enabled them.
Tobias and Caligar were spending 3 days at the fort working on the forge. I think we pretty much went over everything that's going to be happening in that bit of a downtime. So, yeah, end of the first day, I think biggest thing to deal with there is that Ezekiel gets his inspiration at the end of that long rest. And just to make sure that we're clear, everyone has taken a long rest. We got that all out of the way.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
I'll just make sure by doing it again.
Yeah, never hurts.
Oh, I need to. How many hit dice do I not get back?
After the long rest, you lose half.
Oh my goodness,
Ma'am.
thank you, Booty, for the
What?
subscription.
Or you take one level of
Oh.
exhaustion.
Okay, so I lose half. So I am down
Yeah,
to 4
I remember
hit
now.
dice.
That's your special armor.
Is
Yeah.
it not up?
My special,
But-
really cool armor.
You choose to lose half of your HP at the start of the
Oh.
long rest, and then at the end of it, you get it back as temp HP. If I
No.
remember.
No.
Or is
No.
it different? No?
It's
I'm wrong?
+1 plate that gives resistance to necrotic, poison, and psychic. But in exchange for that, the armor cannot be taken off willingly. And at the end of a long rest, so after she gets the hit dice back, half of what she has to be sacrificed to avoid exhaustion.
Oh.
Because the armor is alive and like just sucking her dry.
It's a symbiotic relationship. I willingly give it my essence to get the benefits.
It feeds
So
off
you're
the
basically
soul.
wearing a mimic.
Yep.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go for that old school deep dive, did you ever read the Star Wars books about Darth Bane, the Rule of Two and stuff like that? He gets a set of living armor, and it's just like
Yeah.
these giant beetles that like encase and like start to crush him. So he has to build a cage around his face to stop them from covering his face. It's fucking great.
This reference I do know because I did read the books, so that's one for me.
I'm
Love how
surprised because
excited
those
you
books
get.
are older than you.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Okay, so you guys do all your stuff over like the first and second day. At the end of the second day, because you're waiting for that notice from Heartrender and his group of assassins saying that they've accomplished the mission that you paid them 8,000 gold for.
Yes. I just assumed there would be like smoke rising from that corner of the city.
Well, you're getting ahead of me. As I was saying, so at the end of the second day, after night falls, say probably close to about 10, 11 o'clock at night, you do start to hear what starts off as screams and shouts coming from the north, and it's not long before alarms are going off, and there's almost like a massive panic of people that are trying to flee from that northern sector of the town. And like if you step out from your little cottage, like over the wall, you do see like a faint glow of something burning in the distance.
If we're all in the cottage, I'll say to everyone, I think now's a good time to be seen at a tavern.
Probably. Yep. We need to build that alibi.
Guess
Yeah.
we need to go for a big breakfast.
Is it morning? It's morning, right?
If you're doing this as like everything's going down, it's 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, this is the evening.
Okay.
Let's go for dinner.
Yeah, so
A late night stroll. Let's go to the club and dance the night away. I did not say that. My character did not say that.
I was just about to say, like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
found
no,
a
she didn't
Kira's
say
dirty
that.
secret.
Athera in the
I mean-
curb, let's go.
She's secretly a party animal.
It's like mosh pit. I've never been to a mosh pit though, so I can't actually tell you what it's like.
Sweaty.
Oh yeah, that's gross. No, thank you. Shall we? Why are you moving me?
Because I'm gonna move you all as the party.
Right. Okay. Shall we go get dinner?
Yes, I can eat again.
Yeah, dinner sounds nice.
That sounds fine.
Okay.
Somewhere with some good.
Like, what kind of dinner are you looking for at 10 o'clock at
Just-
night?
Tavern
Oh, 10
fair, something.
10 o'clock at
like
night? Yeah, just a bar.
We're
We
looking
need
for the
to
late
be
night buffet.
seen. Yeah.
There was
Okay.
there was a tavern in the area, wasn't there? Like across from the park, if I'm remembering that right.
You know what? Sure, why not?
I mean, I'm not just making that up. Does anyone else remember that?
Remember there being
I
something
feel like there was
across from
something
the
about a
park?
tavern. Yeah,
I don't know.
I
there
think
was
so.
something. I couldn't tell you what.
So, yes, there was. Just keeping it nice and classy, we'll say it's called the Bent Elbow. And you walk up to it, and it has, like, just that feel like you know it was busier about an hour and a half ago. There's still, say, 2-3 patrons in that are fairly well into their cups and like they're having a hard time seeing straight. The bartender's behind the bar, just kind of like cleaning up after his big rush. Sees you walks in, kind of looks you all over and goes, "What do you have?"
I'm hungry. Do you have anything to eat at the moment, or is it just alcohol? I can also do just alcohol.
Well, I've definitely got alcohol. Food, you're a little late. Like, cook's already gone home.
No.
I might have some leftover venison and, I don't know, a couple loaves of bread that haven't gone stale yet.
That actually, venison sounds really good. I'll
On
take
the-
that and top shelf ale.
On the way over, I would have used my disguise self, or no, I would have spoke the command word to my armor for it to be the most ostentatious looking piece of attire possible, like something that really stands out as someone who's trying too hard to look fancy.
So, like, that gold thread that's, like, really polished and, like, catches every single light?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you disguise selfing a hand, or are you going handless?
I will give myself a hand, but other than that, just a cleaned up, good looking Ezekiel. Yes, thank you.
So he doesn't have the hand that Caligar made him yet.
No, because this is only the second day. It's
No,
going to take the
this is
3 days
day
to get
two.
that done.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
This is day 2.
Oh, well, Caligar, why don't you tell Ezekiel about the progress?
It's coming together for a quick rush job. It's nothing fancy, but it'll pass. It'll serve. For something better, for something more like this, I'll need access to an actual Dowie's Forge.
Well, I appreciated it. It means a lot.
And I'm sorry for getting angry the other night. Everyone here is your friend. We really like you. And we actually want to see you get back to your family's heights. And we want to help to do that, but like some of these decisions you make just drive us crazy, drive me crazy. I don't know if I want to speak for everyone else.
It's been a long time since I felt like I could just think clearly. And I do think I've been acting a little brash. I will try to work on that going forward.
As long as you're learning from the mistakes, that's all that really matters. Typically.
To be fair, they haven't been the same mistakes. So there is a learning process.
How much gold do I have?
You don't have very much left because you spent a lot.
How much for a cup of ale here?
Oh, we're going to top shelf bottle. I've got a top shelf bottle.
Yeah, so like
Depending on
once
how expensive.
I kind of looked at it as like you walked in and Othira kind of like placed the order for everyone, or at least that's what he interpreted it as. He disappeared in the back, and after a few minutes, he walks out with. I don't think he'd do it as a bottle. I think he's probably gonna have a keg in the back. So he comes out with like the 5 mugs, sets them down, and even for one as discerning as Calgar, like this is good stuff. Goes back, comes back out a couple minutes later. He's got a say most of a haunch. I don't know. I don't do meat from animals.
A hunch works,
right?
Sets it down with like a loaf and a half of bread, and he's like, "That should still be good."
Bartender, I'm sorry, I forgot. Do you have anything higher and non-alcoholic for my friend over here? She points at Ezekiel. I believe he is trying to get sober.
Non-alcoholic. I got water.
Water sounds great.
Okay. Picks up one of the mugs.
Cider.
I have cider, but you said non-alcoholic. He leans close and goes, "This is a bar. Why would I have non-alcoholic? No. I've got water."
Women.
Do pregnant women not drink where you come from?
No, they don't. It would be a good investment to have at least one thing that is non-alcoholic. Then you can make money off of it, still sell it, and then the people that don't want to drink have something. Otherwise, you're giving away drink.
Water.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. We're in a desert.
Oh.
So, water is fairly well sought after, and it's not free.
On the water, or is that not drinkable water?
You can't drink the ocean.
Go ahead and drink the ocean. Just drink the salt water. And if you live, tell me how that goes for you.
Right. I'm not used to oceans where I come from. They're usually more fiery.
Clearly.
How much do I owe you, Mr. Snarky Bartender?
Well, I'm assuming you guys are going to be here for a while. I'm starting a tab. Don't worry, I'll let you know at the end.
Well, I want to know how much this is first. So
you wanted high end.
Yeah.
So for each pint, you're looking at 2 gold. For the meat, give you a discount because it's end of the night and probably wouldn't have lasted very long. That'll run you probably about another 2, and the water's going to cost you 3.
That's fine. Whatever. Yep. Tell me how much it is at the end. I'll cover it.
Okay. So he picks up the one mug, sips it as he turns around and walks away. Heads in the back.
You're not charging me for that one.
No, I'm having this for myself.
Okay. Just making sure.
The water's more expensive.
Whatever.
And again, a minute later, he comes out with another mug. You're not entirely sure if it's the same one that's been cleaned out, or if it's been cleaned out, or if it's just a fresh one. Sets it down in front of Zeke, turns, walks away.
I feel like we should have gotten the tea kit.
Should have gotten the what?
A tea kit. At the tea shop we were earlier.
kit.
Oh, a tea kit.
I'm just gonna say, do you guys want to wait 15 seconds for the ad break to finish?
Yep.
I feel bad leaving these people just hanging and be like, jump halfway into a conversation.
Yeah, but we're arguing over water.
And we're back.
So much quality content was missed, guys. We talked about water.
Speaking of, I need to grab the water.
Oh, there you go. That's funny.
Actually, DM, while we hydrate, can I have do a little flashback scene of Cardinal just stopping by for a second to see if they'll sell us like a larger amount of tea that we can bring on our travels, or do we do that?
Where?
We were at the tea shop earlier.
Oh.
We have more.
Yeah, they... If you wanted to get like enough to get you like through a journey, they'd have enough to get you some.
Yeah, I'll take whatever they got.
Okay. Let's say they're gonna charge you a gold per day for how much?
A gold per day? Okay, I'll do like 14.
Okay. And they explain it as like, you're taking from our stock, so we need to also recoup the losses so that we can't sell this tea. So it's not on me, it's the owner. He's got his own policies, and I just, take the money.
Perceive the owner. I'm gonna, at this moment at the table, I'm gonna pop out. Actually, this might come in handy. I'm gonna pass over the little packaged tea, 14 days worth, apparently, and slide it over. It might help with the water part. I know it's not the most fun to drink.
This will help a lot.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy your leaf water.
So, how long do we figure we need to stay here for?
Enjoy dinner, talk about plans.
Couple
Well,
hours.
Yeah. We can check on the way home. At best, we might be able to leave tomorrow. At worst, the day after, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. And then when we go travel, does anybody know how to get there?
Head east.
That's what I was going to say.
As
Now, I
far
remember
as
the map a little bit. I'm assuming we're going to head for the Oasis of 1,001 Camels. And kind of head east-southeast from there. Now, Alexandria on the coast is a ghost pirate town, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think we talked about Bel Eliad too much. Said, avoid the pools of despair, because of the rouses.
Yes.
And then we're really kind of shooting in the dark here, It's a bad place we're headed to. There's a lot of bad places on the way. We just got to be careful. Are there any other supplies we need? Anything we need for this journey?
Do we have a way of making water? I think somebody has a way of making water, right? Okay.
Food and water.
Yes.
Okay. So we've
I
got
have
food and water
some-
covered. We probably should get some tents.
I've got that covered.
Yeah, he's got
I've
the
got
house.
tents.
Oh.
Mhm.
What do you mean a house?
Yes,
We have a house
He
that
has
goes with us.
a magical house that it's better
With
than a tent.
beds?
It's better if
Oh,
you
yeah.
see it the first time.
Yeah.
It's better. It's
Can you make the beds any size?
Yeah.
Okay, I like you.
I know.
I know. Oh. Yeah, water would
He's
be
the
the
bed man.
biggest problem in a desert, right?
Yeah, so we have that covered. We have shelter covered.
I would say no to keeping some extra. I will, of course, ensure that I have enough magic left over to create food and water, but...
Now
things
here's a
happen.
question. Do we march at day, sleep at night, or the opposite?
Opposite. Or you go early first thing morning, have a break at the height of the heat, late at night before it gets too cold, and then sleep while it's cold.
Is
It
your
depends on how tolerant you guys are to heat.
house a once a day thing?
Once a day.
Then depends
Personally,
on,
I prefer heat over cold.
Yes, but how far can you see in the dark?
I can see
I think
it.
I have dark vision.
I can see like 120 feet in the dark.
Yeah, I've got 60 feet.
Well, it's not like, well, D&D question. It's not like a indoor darkness. When we're outside at night, we can still see somewhat okay.
Stars.
Right.
Yeah, so like there's, I'd say for the desert it would depend on the phases that the moons are in. If they're both new moons, then you're looking at near pitch blackness. Faint starlight's not really gonna illuminate anything. If you're traveling later and you've got like full moons around, then you're probably just darker than dim light, I'd say.
Well, I can see a little bit. Now, I can look at the calendar we have on Foundry, but do we know this as characters?
Yeah, I'm putting that calendar up. I assume your characters would kind of keep notes of when things are happening, kind of like journaling your experiences. So yeah, like everything that is visible on the calendar, your characters would have written down.
Okay. So I'll point out my journal real quick and say, well, we got double new moons coming up, which means it's going to be pitch black basically for a week. And then it's going to start to build for the next week. And then full moons for the week after that. And then it's going to wane after that. So the first few nights, first week is going to be the worst. We can always change things up as we travel too.
I think we should, at least starting out, just travel during the daylight. I'm only worried about coming across the undead in the darkness.
We can do
It might
this.
be
We
more active at
travel-
night too.
Mhm. We just take a short break, like say a lunch break, like an hour or two break during the peak of the heat. And then once that stops, we move on. And then we camp for the night.
Can your house like store goods, or it just appears as is?
Here's as is. Can't store anything.
That's a shame.
I mean, you can leave stuff in it. It's just going to be there in that exact spot the next day. Not in the house, but where the house was left.
Right.
Well, I think we should bring a few tents, just in case. Nothing too heavy. We do have camels.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Right, hit a general store on the way out. Tomorrow or the day.
The day we plan to leave would be best. That way our supplies last the longest.
Well, we still got to finish the hand tomorrow.
I
Prob-
still need a day.
Probably leaving in 2 days, because I think our friends said that they'd get in contact with us after a day or two.
Okay. Well, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, after I'm finished crafting your hand, I don't have anything pressing here in the city.
And I'm broke, so I got nothing to buy.
I am not
We
broke.
should pick up some odd jobs.
Could
There's
try
time,
to,
plenty.
could try to do some work somewhere tomorrow.
We are working tomorrow.
I wonder if they have fighting pits. Do you think they have fighting pits?
Oh, I want to find out.
Oh,
I haven't.
we can
bothered to
2v2.
look.
Cardinal, you and
Yeah.
I, 2v2?
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Fuck yeah.
Depending on how long we're here, a fight would not be I lost the word. I wouldn't mind fighting.
That's the DM's face of I did not plan for this.
I was just typing into our chat. Have you ever seen the face of a DM that didn't plan for a fucking pit fight?
God, Hakeem
All I
is
know
waiting
you
for that.
have- All I know is you have a map for a pit.
I do have a map for pit fight, and you know what? This time you guys can fight 2 adult dragons. Fuck you.
Hey, honestly though, if there's like guaranteed it's not like a kill ya, I would love to do that. Where
Yeah.
we're not
Like
all
a-
bunched together at the very beginning and we are all almost dead before we get a first shot in.
like a Grod style brawl.
Yeah, I'd like to
Everybody-
be able to
yeah.
actually hit something.
That was a fun session though.
That was a fun
But
session.
yeah, while we're sitting here all chatting about our plans, I've taken whatever chunk is left of the venison after everybody's taken their bit, and I'll give Furley like the bone and the chunk of meat that's on it still,
Yeah.
so that she's sitting here next to us just munching away.
I'm just gonna take some time to wander around, talking to the different bar patrons and telling them about our journey as the Neverchosen into, is it Naggaroth or Naggaroth? I can never remember the name between the country and
Naggaroth is the
city.
country, Naggaroth is the city.
Okay, Naggaroth, and how we
Yeah.
defeated some forces of evil. And
Roll a performance for me.
You got this.
not bad. 12.
Could have been worse.
So, the first 2, you walk up to and you start telling your story. They're just kind of like nodding along, like, okay, yeah, sure, but yeah, no problem.
Wow,
You
that was
walk
very
away.
Canadian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure there,
Uh,
bud.
You walk away and, like, the party's watching you do this, and they can hear behind your back the guy's laughing. It's like, I only saw him have 1 drink. Yeah, but did you smell the alcohol? Like, oh my god, he's already hammered. The third guy completely smashed himself. Like, he is hanging on to every word you're saying. He's like, oh yeah? And then dragons? And you stood in front of 2 dragons and lived? Wow.
You know, it's been a journey. It's been amazing. Tell your friends.
You do.
We're here telling the story. If you got any questions, my friends will vouch for whatever I say.
So you realize he's so drunk he's not going to remember this tomorrow, right?
I think it's good for him.
I don't know, I'm
Oh.
not drunk. I'm just happy.
That's why we're here, spreading a tale of happiness and victory.
No, I
He's an angry
don't want tales of penises. I don't want tales of Too many people tell me their penis jokes, and I can't anymore.
I'm gonna lean across the table to Athera and say, if other people start seeing Ezekiel as a hero, maybe he'll start seeing it himself.
Oh, I understand. I get it. He needs a win. Hopefully we can give it to him sooner rather than later.
I'll make sure to tell the bartender the story. Oh, man. Matt said, were they short stories?
Mini stories, really.
They were stories that ended quicker than they probably should.
Well, and they were exaggerated in their length and then ended up being only a 2-minute story.
Hey, it's not about the story.
It's not about the length of a story. It's about how one tells it.
It's the quality over quantity.
It's how good the words
You keep,
are
you
when
keep
you tell
telling
it.
yourself that, man. You just keep telling yourself that. Yep.
Goddamn penis tangents. Alright, back on track.
Sorry.
I'm gonna clip that audio and make that one of our redeems. Goddamn penis.
Oh, fuck.
That would be great.
That was a good one. It took me a minute.
How to side rail a D&D party 101.
Dick jokes.
Alright.
Yep.
Flat
So,
out dick
that-
jokes.
That's all I'm doing for the next, until we leave the bar, is just making sure every person who comes in sees me, hears the name Ezekiel and the name the Neverchosen, and that I point out my party, and they hear our story of how we defeated some forces of chaos in Middenheim and in Naggaroth.
Yeah, and I'd say, if you guys spend maybe 2 hours there, you got the 3 people that are already in there, you got the bartender, and maybe another 3 over those 2 hours. Enough to really kind of spread the idea that you were here, you got the alibis you're looking for.
You got it.
We were here for a long enough time that it could not have been us.
Then if nobody has anything
Okay.
else, we'll head back and pass the fuck out.
We'll swing by the park on the way home to look at the oak tree, see if there's a knife in it, and then just head home.
Sure. How much do I owe you?
Were you guys buying more drinks throughout the night?
Tobias is just doing the one.
Yeah, me too.
What?
One
I'd have
drink,
had to
that's
share
all.
whatever was. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'd have had to
was-
share. Sorry.
Nathan, go!
I would have had a share of whatever's in the cake, and whenever it ran out, I would just have my tankard.
I'm not buying a full keg. Well,
No,
I guess
he
it
has
depends.
he has a keg in the back. He didn't come out with a bottle. He came out with
okay.
mugs because he had a keg in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have
Then I
2
would-
drinks, maybe 3 drinks.
Okay, so
And
there's 8,
For my one.
12, 15, and say 17.
17 gold? Total 17?
Yeah, 17 total.
The bent elbow. I gotta write that down in case we wind up in court again.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
already
idea.
wrote it down.
Go gadget note
We have-
taker.
Our
The note
resident
taker.
bookkeeper.
So as you're walking back, actually, you know what? Athera, just shits and giggles. Roll a Constitution save for me.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm on the wrong screen.
We'll point out I have 120 feet of devil sight, so
Mm-hmm.
even if it's
Yeah, no,
dark
you're
out,
fine.
I can see quite well in this
We
part.
get it. You can see in the dark because you sold your soul.
Dirty
Ooh,
20.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah.
I just
You
meant
guys
for
are walking
seeing
back.
the dagger.
and
Do you want
you're
me
walking
to
by
roll
the
one?
tree. It's kind of like standing up on a hill in the middle of the park, kind of close to the water's edge, but rather secluded, and it's just like kind of dominating that little hill. And as you're walking by, you take your look over, and you're not seeing a dagger there yet.
All right, head back to our
Do-
cottage.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll a con save? Because I mean, I said I finished the one drink, but then I just went to my own. So I just went from medium to high.
Oh, you went. Sure, why not?
I mean, if we're just sitting there enjoying ourselves,
Like you're going
Caliban
shot
wouldn't
for
have any
shot for
reason not
shot
to.
with Othira.
May as well.
All right, yeah, roll
I
con
mean,
save.
hang it, you know.
Yeah, you're fine. You know, Bugman's is a bit stronger, so your head kind of spins a little bit. When you walk out, you're not walking the straightest path, but for a dwarf, that just signifies you had a good time. You're not even close to drunk by your standards.
I start having Furley walk beside me to keep me in a straight line with somebody else.
Yeah. And she kind of looks up at you as you're walking, and just goes, "I don't understand. Why ingest poison? Doesn't poison kill?"
Not always.
This isn't that type of poison.
But it smells like poison.
Technically, it
That
is
depends
poison,
on. That's
but
why I
it's
said
the
it's not
fun
that type
kind.
of poison. Yes.
You two are perfectly in sync for when you want to start talking over each other, I swear to God.
It's
Okay,
the
so yeah.
fun kind.
You get through the park, go back to your cottage, and yeah, it's about midnight by the time you get there. And you guys go through your second long rest. So Ezekiel, are you feeling inspirational with your inspiration yet?
Yeah, I'm feeling inspirational now. I'm going to give inspiration to Cardinal.
I was about to say pass it over, human boy.
Okay.
No, she didn't get it.
I'd have to do it with Donnie. And I'd have to go that
Reference.
way. Other way.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it.
It's the fusion technique from Dragon Ball.
Oh.
And there you go. You got the Fat Man dance.
You do look like the guy who did the Numa Numa dance.
He got more of his head and neck into it though. I can't do that. Anyways,
Side
so
quest
you do-
achieved.
Yep. DM distracted. Congratulations.
Do I get an extra inspiration for that?
No. You made the Fat Man dance that doesn't enjoy dancing at all, so yeah, not too happy with you right now.
And it'll live forever on the internet.
Matt
I know,
wants
that's
to
the
know
worst
if
part.
you're not impressed with him either.
No, I think
Can
he
he have
wants
inspiration?
inspiration.
Matt can have inspiration.
I mean, yes. Matt, next time you play D&D, tell your DM that I gave you inspiration because... Yeah. Just because.
And then
In
come
fact,
back
for
and tell
everyone
us,
watching-
did it work?
For everyone watching, I give you all inspiration. But for everyone that's on cameras here, nah, fuck you guys. You have to earn it.
I want to know
Oh.
if Matt actually goes to his DM and goes, hey, these guys gave me inspiration, and if he gets it.
Well, you can find out Tuesday at Quest Accepted D&D on Twitch.
Ooh.
Ooh. I look forward to hearing about that.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah. The next day dawns. And you guys step out of the cottage. You kind of enjoy the fresh morning air, even though it is still fairly hot for how early in the day it is. Let's say Cardinal. So you step out of the cottage. You notice something on the tree that wasn't there the night before. And there's something kind of fluttering.
Oh dear. I'm gonna casually walk over closer to it. Might that be a knife? Or are they just happy to see me?
If we don't have it marked somewhere, we have to mark ourselves as like 18 plus.
To go back to an
You
old
mean-
one
you
from
mean-
before the channel, how hard is the tree?
Uh-huh.
And does it get harder if you dance?
God damn it.
How hard from spruce to oak?
Oh, Amber, you missed that one. They were walking through trees that were being corrupted by Slanesh, and they were getting all like tendrily and stuff like that. And
You described them as
Um,
fleshy.
yeah, fleshy.
Yes.
Anyways, this is what you see in the tree. Did that go through? I don't know if I
That's
actually
cool.
hit share.
Yep, I went through.
I don't see. Ah, there
That's
it is.
complete proof at midnight. Ooh, and it's black. Okay, I want to take the knife because it looks cool.
Okay, it's just.
I mean, we do need to take it out of there because we don't want somebody else to like walk across
Yes, okay. I'll grab the give it here. Okay. I'll take the note too.
Oh, we lost
You lost him?
Tobias.
He's
His
having
internet crapped.
Internet.
Yeah. Yeah, the dagger is just a typical dark elf dagger that you became intimately familiar with in Naggaroth. And you got your note.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess we should make preparations to leave tomorrow. Put in a request for pickup for food. What is it now, Booty?
Does the note look like it's written by a dark elf?
Roll a history then.
Can I do like a perception check on the note just to get
Sure.
some insight on who?
Oh, we're getting raided by Tony Tigress.
Raid.
Hey!
Thank
Welcome,
you.
Raiders.
Hello, hello. Welcome.
Woo!
Welcome.
Can I do like a perception investigation or insight just to see what the condition of the person who wrote this in? Were they injured? Were they stressed? Were they calm? Like,
Oh, you're going deep into it. Insight.
okay.
Ooh, that was so close.
16.
You got a +8 on your insight? Fuck off.
That's my. I get a few proficiencies and I took insight, okay?
Okay, yeah, no,
Insight's
that
a
I get it.
great
That
one.
works. So what you're able to tell like, between the two of you is yes, it was written. Like the dark elf style of writing is very distinct. It's kind of like abrupt and always written in a hurry, but has like sharp edges to it. For that 16, I've never had to think about the mental state of someone writing a letter before.
It is quite bloody.
It is bloodied. It kind of like the ink was kind of like smeared as the hand was writing across it. Seems like it was written in a rush. Say on like the F for proof, you notice there's like a faint like shake in it as he's doing that. What you kind of take away is like it's written by someone that wrote it in a hurry. They might have had like adrenaline running through their body, but you can't really tell like is that because it was from excitement, were they scared, injured, anything like that. Obviously you can't tell whose blood is on the note.
Good enough for me. I let the others know what I deduced.
And you said this was like early morning or?
This would have been like 8 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
Because that's probably around the time I'd be leaving to go to the forge to spend my day working. Be that or even a little earlier.
Yeah, you go for your forge, and I will go visit a general goods store, see if they can prep us some supplies. for
I'll go with you,
tomorrow.
Cardinal.
Thank you.
I'll
You're
go
welcome to
with
come too.
Caligar for now, and I would like to keep an eye out to see if we're being followed.
He's back.
He's back.
Sort of.
Oh,
So
good.
if you want to keep an eye out to see if you're being followed, roll a perception chest.
Perception chest?
Yeah, I
Yes.
was going for check and test at the same time and it didn't work.
21.
You're fairly certain there's no one that seems to be following you through the crowds. But you do notice, off to the north, there are like thin fingers of smoke from something that was burning.
Are there any guards on the
Yeah.
street? Are there like more guards on the street than normal?
The sectors that you're walking through, it feels like it's about the same presence.
I'll wait till we get to the castle.
Okay, so who are we dealing with first? Are we doing the hand stuff? Probably should phrase that better. Or the supplies?
We're just really in the innuendos today.
Supplies.
You know, just like how Tony just said earlier, it's hump day, and apparently everybody's mind is there.
In the fucking gutter. Let's go get some
My
supplies.
mind never leaves the gutter, so I'm surprised that shit doesn't come out on camera more often.
I was playing a man-horde cleric last night, so I'm already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a glorious, 1 hour?
Yeah.
All the orifices.
Oh boy.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Hey, it was worth 20 gold. We got a free wagon out of it.
Anyway. Okay, so supplies. Say the supply shop that you're sent to is in the same kind of like plaza that Joe's Camels was. But it's, if you're looking around, like it's clear that there's sections of it that the owners take better care of them, and it's at the far end away from the camel shop.
Okay. I'll just go in and ask the person for some basic tents, a couple of water skins in case of emergency, and rations.
Okay, so tents, water skins, yeah, I can get you those. How long of a journey are you expecting to go on?
It's pretty long. Say towards Cambry. It's gonna be quite a trek. I don't know how long exactly that is.
He just looks like really shocked when you mentioned Cameron. He's like, "You're planning to cross the desert?"
Oh yeah.
So you will need something for transporting water that's more than water skins, because a water skin's gonna last you half a day.
We just need anything that can last us around a day or a day and a half. The rest of that we have covered. Not our first trek.
I'd say a safe bet, depending on how you're traveling, how fast you're traveling, what time you're traveling at. For ease of travel, I'd say you'd want at least 3 water skins each a day. That'll get you through. But how... There's, like, once you get past the oasis, there's not much in the way of water out there. Like, do you want barrels? Are you going in a caravan? Are you riding horses?
An
Camels.
empty barrel. A few smaller sized empty barrels would probably be ideal.
Okay,
Say
yeah.
30 gallons or so worth of water storage.
30 gallons.
Is that a lot? I don't know what a gallon is. Okay.
I think a better question is how much does create water give you?
A barrel.
Just
It gives me 30 gallons. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Create food and water creates 45 pounds of food, 30 gallons of fresh water.
Okay. Yeah, I could. I could probably do that in like 3 10-gallon barrels. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah. Okay, so we got tents, we got barrels, we got water skins. Are kind of like looks you up and down and goes, "Are you traveling in that, or do you need like proper traveling apparel for desert?"
We will need some traveling apparel. Save. How many people are we? 5?
Yeah, 5. Okay.
5 sets of travel garb.
Okay, and he's like, I can start running the numbers on that for you. Is there anything else you need to add on to there?
Maybe throw in a healer's kit.
Throw in a couple.
One
They're
or
not
two
that
things.
expensive. Yeah.
Well, you seem like the type that, well, if you're going to carry it, it's clear that you're intending to go into harm's way. Do you want healer's kits or do you want potions?
You have potions. That would be most ideal.
kind of potions do you have?
Oh,
First
well,
of all,
I've got...
how much, before we get into potions, how much is what we are currently have? So we know what our remaining balance is.
Well, let's see. The barrels will be 6 gold each. Why am I blanking on what you've asked for already? The tents, say there's 5 of you, so you're probably going to want the 2-person tents. So
I'm
3?
having my own, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do those at 2 gold each. So that's what, 18. You got 24 gold there. I'm doing math. Math is hard. Oh, you have the data slate of entry.
She pulls out her
Cardinal has the
abacus.
abacus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't carry your pocket abacus?
Travel clothes. Just do 1 gold each because decent quality material there. And I think that was everything you were looking for in the basic.
Yeah, 29
stuff.
Water skins.
Water skins, 5 silver each.
A gold and a half.
So 30.5. 29.
Well,
plus 1.5.
he's recommending at least do 2 a person.
So that's 10.
Yeah, 10. So 5 gold.
5 gold, so 34 gold. Okay, that's fine.
And then he kind of opens up some drawers and pulls out a couple bottles. He goes, "So basic potions for healing, you're gonna have, these will cost you about 50 gold. We can go step up from there. Those ones I say let's go for 150 gold each. Those I don't have too many of. I think I've got about 4 of the standard ones, probably about 6, and then there's 2 of the superior ones. Those will be 500.
DM, did the potions get updated in the new rules?
I have no... In what sense? Like cost-wise or effectiveness?
Effectiveness. Like Cure Wounds went up in effectiveness. I was wondering if potions did too.
Let's find out, because I don't know.
I think it's the same amount. It's just that it's a bonus action to drink or administer is the difference.
I think you're right.
I think they tried to make healing magic more impactful, not the potions.
Potion of healing. The basic one is 2d4 plus 2, 44 plus 4, 8d4 plus 8.
It's the same.
It's the
Yeah.
same.
But yeah, it's a bonus action now, and we're on another break.
Yeah, we're shopping.
We're doing shopping. We
Yep.
don't
Yeah.
need
They're not losing
the
anything.
small ones. We don't need the small ones, but the bigger ones. I don't know about the 500 because that's a lot, but the 150 are fine.
So you want to take all 4 of them?
Yeah, I'll take
As
all
a-
4 of them. That's
As a D&D player, I don't think bigger potions are worth it.
I'll take 2 of them.
But I'm not.
He's not
I
with you
don't
guys. He's
know-
not part of
I
that
don't
conversation.
know that they're not like worth it.
They save me from having to spend spell slots to heal.
Yeah, no,
So
I
I'll
would
just
take
take
all
2
4
for
of
now.
them. No, I'd take all 4. If we have the money for
That's
it, take all 4.
We have 3k gold. I have 600 on me personally.
I'll pay for one for myself, but I will just pocket.
150. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 4
And when we get
potions.
to, like, you guys actually need the potions in combat, just keep them in the party loot, and then we'll just say if you pull it out, like, you got a magic bag that everyone's connected, or you figured out who's gonna need them first, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a
Does
shared
anybody-
potion bag, like how we've got like a magic coin bag.
Yeah.
It was 34 for the original stuff, and then
And then 600 for the 4 potions.
And I took the 150 out of mine.
So 450 for Fox. Or Kurt.
Yeah. I do want to
48.
pocket mine though.
Okay. So 3 go into the party loot, 1 goes into Othera. It's just a
And-
greater, I believe.
Is that a greater?
Yeah, greater.
yes, I paid it personally, all the costs of this, so we Gucci.
I'm more of a Prada.
LV,
You know, for me, it's got to be Chanel.
not sponsored. Anyways,
All right, so that's all you guys are doing for supplies.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think so. Do you have any other types of potions other than healing?
I might have a few kicking around. The important question is, how much you looking to spend?
Well, I want to know what you have first, and then I'll tell you if I want to see what the price is. Oh, my dog is forlorn.
You realize there's a lot of potions, right?
Just what Donnie loves, an unplanned shopping trip.
Uh-huh.
is there something specific you're looking for?
Well, I don't know. Something like a potion of invisibility or something. Potion of
Something
giant strength.
fun and exciting.
Actually, you mentioned you're going to Kemery. I've had this sitting on the shelf for a long time because no one's dumb enough to go that way. So he kind of like disappears around a corner, comes back. Describe. No. That's the worst thing. Is like there's shit that's in the books, which I know is Fox's chance to promote something else that we're not supposed to talk about.
What do you want? What are you looking for? I'm looking at the monk's enhanced journal where you can just click and drag stuff.
Mummy rot antidote.
Mummy rot antidote. Well, don't know if we can find that, but
Not
That's
to be
old school.
confused with its cheaper mommy brain rot antidote.
I hear you. No, I don't think it's in the shopping parts.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not in D&D Beyond either.
It's one of the third-party books.
Mm.
I can just make a little thing if we want to buy it. It's really easy to make.
Well, how much is that, and what does it do?
If you get into a fight with a mummy, legend says they've got abilities that will place a curse on you. This stops that.
This is
For you guys,
cursed.
because you spend so much, I'll give you a deal and say it's 200 gold.
Inside check. He's selling us bullshit, isn't he? This guy's trying to scam me.
I'll try an
Roll an
insight.
insight.
I'll try an insight too. I'd say I'd help, but I don't think I can help with an insight.
Oh fuck! I'm busy counting gold. Sorry.
Where's my insight character? Where's my character sheet? Insight. 15?
He believes what he's selling.
Is he trying to fleece us?
That's a different question.
That was what I want to insight.
I wouldn't say he's trying to fleece you, but you have a feeling the price is a little inflated.
So, here's the thing. Clearly you haven't been able to sell this. So, I'll take it for 100 gold. But that's the best I'll do. It's not really worth my time.
But I already brought the price down. I was selling it for 500. There's a reason it's out on the shelves.
Yes, because nobody would pay 500 for it. Something is only worth as much as someone will pay for it, and nobody has bought it. Therefore, it is currently worth 100 gold pieces. Because that's what I'm willing to pay for it.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Actually, it might. Oh, it might.
God damn.
I rolled a 19 plus 5, y'all. I am apparently proficient in persuasion.
He's like, yep. 100 is... Yeah, I've had it on the shelves for a while. 100 is asking for too much. Because I like you. And I'm also a little afraid of you. I can do 150.
Good enough. I will
And we'll just
pass
make it
him
easy.
150.
It cures mummy rot.
Is Mummy Rod an actual ability?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you
mummies are
remember
I-
Ted's campaign when my character got killed by a fucking mummy?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
because
gonna
of
put
mummy
that
rot.
in my pocket because I'm frontline, so I'm paying for it. It's going in my pocket.
Okay.
Minus
Now,
150.
another potion I have here, I don't know how much use it's going to be. I got a potion of water breathing.
No. Why would you need to breathe underwater when you are in the desert?
Because the city's on the ocean.
Yeah.
I
A
wouldn't
lot
worry
of
about
ships come in here and leave, and people go overboard on ships, and so they want to,
No,
you've
you've got a point. No, you've got a point. It's fine. I think that's everything.
that. Can I get some extra flasks or vials? Just as an aside, like the 2 copper ones.
How many do you want?
Just like 2 or 3. Not a lot.
Sure, yeah. 2 copper each? Sure.
I'm gonna make holy water.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Goddamn right. Big brain.
Can a cleric say goddamn right?
Gods.
She has
Hers would be
1,000. I think
goddamn.
she's fine.
Some of them swear.
It's like, even if she pisses off one, she's got another 999 to fall back on.
But if she pisses off the wrong one, there is, a hierarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lovable, guys.
Okay. So you guys finish up the shopping there. And then we go over to the hand business. And there's really not much to say about what's happening over there. You're putting the final touches on it. We've already gone through and said that no business comes through from the guards that needs to be fixed by you. So by about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, you've got the handmade.
And since
And
he's here with me, I'll just go ahead and start fitting it.
and Ezekiel, once you get on, like it feels heavier than you're expecting. It feels like it's just a chunk of dead metal on your hand, but you've got these straps that come around your torso, over your shoulders, and it's holding in place. And you kind of like start moving your arm to like inspect it, and as you kind of twist, you feel your like your forearm flex, and then as that flexes, the fingers just kind of like close around as if they're gripping something, and you relax your arm and they open up again. So you have basic motion in there, but you're not going to be very dexterous about it.
How tight does it grip?
What do you want to test it on?
A sword! A sword!
Yes, my dagger. Summon the dagger in my right hand. Pass it to my left hand.
Jail for all of you.
So
To be
once
fair,
you bring the dagger over,
I saw Amber laughing.
you flex the wrist and it closes around. You start moving it like as if you're taking percent slash at something, and you can hear it shaking as it's moving. So you feel like you've got enough of grip that you can somewhat manipulate things, but not to the point where like it's not going to hold a weapon if you were to hit something.
So it's a nice soft grip.
Yeah.
You can pick up a bottle and do your like daily house stuff, but nothing crazy.
I thank you, Caligar. I appreciate this. It really means a lot to me.
Like I said, this is just a quick rush job. This is far from what I would like to have as a completed product, but I need better equipment.
I appreciate it a lot. Are there guards nearby or soldiers?
You're in their barracks, so yes.
Can I, just walk up to one and be like, hey, excuse me, I think we're done using your forge, and also I noticed some smoke this morning in town. Is everything okay?
There was an incident last night, yes.
Okay. We were staying in the one of the villas in the park, and I just want to make sure we didn't need to find some other accommodations for tonight.
No, it's been contained. You're safe.
Okay. Is it a hush-hush thing, or piqued my curiosity?
Well, let's just say I'm not telling you any details.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's an active investigation. It's being looked into. We're going to find out what happened, but the matter is being handled. The danger has passed, and everything's under control.
Well, thank you for all your hard work. It's nice knowing that we're in a city where things are being taken care of. I appreciate you.
Well, I didn't do any work. I'm just coming on shift. It's the guys that are getting off shift. They're the ones that did the work, and some of them are just really getting back to the barracks now. That's the most I can tell you. I'm sorry, but
No.
I don't know exactly what happened. I just know something happened. I was already 3 mugs in when it went down, and we have a policy of no drinking and duty. So, yeah.
That's fair. Well, have a great day.
And you take care of yourself.
I'll make my way back to Caligar and make our way out.
Yeah, I don't have anything special to go do. I'm not looking for any shopping.
Okay. So you guys all head back to your cabin then? Is there anything you want to still go over, or do you want to time skip?
I'm good with time skipping. I think we'd
Check the
like
tree on the way back.
Water.
yes.
Oh, sorry, Tobias. We already have the note from the tree. We happened to grab it just as you lost connection.
Got it.
Yeah,
So
it said
we have the note from the tree. It said task completed, meet at midnight,
proof at midnight.
and it was
Proof at midnight.
Yeah, proof at midnight, and there was a little bit of blood on it, and it was like kind of shaky. So we're not quite sure what's going to happen with it.
On our way back, can Caligar and I, we don't want to go through the actual like section of the city where it is. I just kind of want to walk past like along this route to see like, even if we came over here, just to see like how extra guarded the gates are in that area.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Are you trying to be like inconspicuous about it, or are you just like going for a stroll and like taking a glance?
Just like we're just walking, we're not even walking up to the gate, just like walking in a place where you can just kind of look at it and be like, huh, what's going on over there? And then keep heading along the path
So just
we were
just
heading
going for it.
along.
Okay.
Yeah, so just
Roll
going for it.
perception for me.
I'd like to go ahead and roll one too, if we're walking
Yeah,
by
fire
it
away.
anyway. With my whopping +2 I have to this, I'm not expecting much. 12. Not much.
So, like, walking by, you compare the amount of guards that you've seen compared to when you first were, like, leaving Fairchild Exports, and there is an increased presence, but you can't really make out how much of an increase there's been. But there's definitely more guards than when you first saw on the first day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna push the issue. It was more
Yeah.
of just a curiosity.
Okay. So you guys get back to the cottage. You do your thing for the rest of the day, and midnight finally rolls around.
Yeah, we're not gonna like just full on walk into anything willy nilly. We're gonna like scope the shit out. Do we know where we're supposed to meet them to get the shit?
Probably the tree. Unless they find us.
The tree would be the tree was the only meeting point we set up.
Hold the paper over a
Well, you
candle,
guys
see if they used lemon juice to write on it and
Oh yeah.
invisible ink.
Are there any secret messages?
No.
No.
Okay, so you want to scope out the park or like just around the tree? Tell me what you guys want to go through.
Like wherever we're supposed to be going to get this proof. We don't want to just walk up into it in case there's like a setup. Guards and shit. Archibald standing there.
Okay.
If there's a good spot to keep watch of the tree without being like directly in the area.
Can we peek at the park from across the water in the cottages? See if we see anyone setting up. Way ahead.
Also, if it's at nighttime, I could be on Gormain in the sky, although he glows. Never mind.
See, the thing, like, if you're looking from just the cottage, you're going to be, like, 600 feet away. So, like, you're at the darkest of night, you're seeing the silhouettes of, like, the tops of trees. You're not getting much detail from that distance.
Got it.
Like, the one that's going to have the best view is going to be Ezekiel, and that's 120 feet.
Yeah,
I would like to stealthily, I'm going to let everybody know that I plan on doing this. I want to verify that we have a escape route should things go down badly. Give me a minute. Give me 5 minutes. And I'd like to sneak and kind of double check what the gates out of this park area look like. If I can get close enough. I don't know if from here I don't think I can see across. I don't know how deep the water is. I don't want to swim.
The water's fairly deep. Like, there's a little bit of a kind of, I guess it's like a swimming area. It goes out maybe 30 feet and then drops off. So if you're looking to cross, you definitely will need a boat of some kind. As for the exits, like, you've spent enough time in the area, you know that, like, the park, you can kind of get into the park from, like, through this area here. And then you've got exits, the bridge that goes to the gated access to the resort that you guys are staying at. You've got that gate to the east, and then you can go into the drowned quarter.
Gotcha. So as we leave over this bridge, is this gate extra guarded, or is it just normal, like what we've seen coming and going the last 2 days?
That gate's normal. It's kind of like you've taken a look during the time to kind of check things out. Where the guards are at is more in this area.
Got it. Okay. And then I would take a second as we walk around to kind of stealthily make my way and just double check that this gate as well is guarded like normal.
Okay. Roll a stealth for me. Yeah, you aren't being very sneaky at all. So you're walking through the dark, and you're trying to be sneaky, but like no matter what you do, it's always like you'll find every few steps you're kicking a rock you didn't see, or you're splashing through like a puddle from someone spilled a drink or something like that. But the gate itself, there's like maybe 2 guards there, which is typical for what you saw before.
Okay. And then last point of order, I'll have Toot Toot summoned and on my shoulder, invisible.
Sure.
And as we kind of get closer to the park as a group, because I'm going to tell everybody the gates are normal guarded, I tell Toot Toot to go ahead, and I'm going to put my hand on Cardinal's shoulder and Gaze of Two Minds have Toot Toot as a bat. I think I can summon him as a bat. Yeah. I'll have Toot Toot summoned as a bat, not invisible. And I will have him scout out ahead for me. Oh, wait, no, that takes...
Can you see the material plane from the ethereal plane? Like you're just like...
I think the answer is yes. It just looks black and white or like hazy or something.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to be on Gourmain in the ethereal plane.
Nifty.
Okay.
Then that way I can like pop out.
So
And nobody can see me unless they have true sight.
Toot Toot is a bat right now. He has 60 feet of blind sight.
Hey, then he... Oh, no. He can't see me. Blind sight doesn't see true sight.
No.
Okay. Roll a perception for Toot Toot then, as a bat.
What is that? Just a wisdom check? Because he doesn't have a perception score as that. So it'd be a +1
Yeah,
to it.
just wisdom +1. Yeah.
I don't know if I burn it here or not, guys.
Are you thinking
I
of
think
burning
he-
your inspiration
Yeah.
that you have, but Toot doesn't?
Oh, well, he's my familiar. Yeah, that's fine. Remind me, I need to
Just
give
keep
Toot
it in.
Toot inspiration in the future when we long rest.
So he's flying around, and because like you're kind of like telepathically connected to him, right?
Yeah.
He's flying around, and all you're hearing is fucking goddamn stupid. No, it's Zeke. This doesn't fly as well as the pixie form. I don't like this. So he's so distracted by like the unstable nature of the wings that he's not really paying attention to what he's just trying to avoid trees.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I'll have him come back then. Toot Toot didn't see anything, but he was struggling. So
We'll be fine. I'm gonna cast my innate pass without a trace on us as we walk. Just act casual. We're going for late night wine. If anybody asks.
In the park.
Okay.
We're on holiday. People do crazy shit on holiday.
And you guys are coming in from the west side, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What does that take?
Are you trying to be stealthy as you come in? Are you sneaking yet, or are you just walking?
I think we can just be casual. It's my suggestion. Just be casual about it. If somebody looks, we're already slightly concealed, so we won't attract too much attention.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my. Is this working? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use my free casting of Unseen Servant, and I'm gonna kind of make it stomp the ground ahead of us. Not stomp, but like step, just so we're not gonna step on any traps. The Unseen Servant will, and I'll keep it 30 feet ahead of us.
Okay. So you're making your way through. Just for shits and giggles, Tobias, roll me a d20.
Three.
Your unseen servant doesn't find anything.
Okay.
So you're making your way through the park. You're getting closer, and the tree that you're heading to significantly taller than everything else. So you have that fixed point. You're able to easily navigate your way through towards it. And as you get closer, a figure kind of detaches itself from the shadow of the trees and steps out. So he's kind of like silhouetted against the light that's coming from the villas across the lake.
Can I get on the other side of him?
Okay.
I'm in the ethereal plane on the other side of him.
Yeah. Sure. Bum bum bum.
Who goes there? I'm gonna hold a wine bottle and say, "Where are you hiding?"
And that familiar voice comes and goes, "You know exactly who's here."
Oh, thank God. Ugh.
So I think we should have charged you more. That did not go well.
I told you so. I told you.
How many did you lose? How many did you take out?
I told you the task was complete. We took out everybody. That building is now a mausoleum.
Was Archibald there?
See, it's funny you asked that. I have a surprise for you. And Othira from the other side, things are in shades of gray, but there are still shadows that are heavy that you can't quite see into. But you do see another figure detach, and it looks like he's got someone by, like, shirts bound up by the back of his neck, and he's dragging him around to be right behind Heartrender. And because I don't trust you guys, we're gonna go to a map.
You don't
Because you
trust
don't
us?
trust us.
You don't trust
What's
us?
that mean?
You little shit.
Just in case, I'll put us on the map too.
Also, Heartrender at the tree. Can I just say that picture?
Yeah.
That was a good picture.
I want that
Every ending
picture.
Wimble
I want
would
that picture.
be all over this right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Activate the map, sir.
how close are you guys getting? Did it not activate?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All the lever,
There we
crunk.
Wrong lever!
And the other question is, to Calgar, are you bringing Forley to this?
Probably not, because I don't know what's going on.
You do. We've told you what's happening.
Yeah, but we were sketched about the note. Is what I meant. Like,
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
it's an unknown. And since I happen to know we're going to meet dark elves, you know.
So you're keeping her
I-
at the villa then?
Yeah, I think I'd keep her back at the villa. Yeah, I think I'd be wary about bringing her along.
Amber, how close are you getting?
I'm right behind him. I'm within striking
Okay.
distance. I'm within 5 feet of him. Yep. And I didn't know the other two were there, so I'm right behind the Dark Elf.
Okay.
And there's no breath, so he
So you
can't
guys
even
are all
know. He
here.
can't even sense me.
So let's actually do this right. Because it's dark.
Is it? Oh, it is. It is dark. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So how close are you guys getting is my question.
Well, I want to get close enough to see if Archibald's got the ring on.
I would
But
get
I want to
at
stay
least
within
this
30
close,
feet
because I
of
can see-
everyone else.
Yeah, I would get at least this close. Because I want to. Well, no, how close am I? No, I need to be a little bit closer. If I go back here, what's that at? Right. Alright, yeah, I'd get here, because then I can reach him in a turn.
Okay.
Does the person he have
Um,
with him look like Archibald?
It's a human man. Looks like his clothes were probably very fine at one point, but they've been torn and shredded. He's bleeding from a few points, and his hands are kind of like bound up in front of him. And the second figure comes forward and like kicks him in the back of the knee, drops him to his knees in front of you. And
Can I say
Heartrender.
that I brought in my... Sorry, I just wanted to get, before we get into some sort of combat or something, I would like to bring in my cannon before any of that happens. Because it lasts
Well,
for
we're
an
not-
hour, I can have it up.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have done that before
I
you
can
walked
do-
in. Sure.
Yeah, I can just like have it hang out on my back or something. It doesn't have to be obvious to them that I have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, go ahead and summon it.
I'm gonna, with both my hands clearly visible, I'll approach.
So first I'll say Tobias. I want you to roll perception at disadvantage if you're looking for the ring.
One.
Oh,
In the darkness at that distance, you can't really he has hands. That's about it.
Did Ezekiel tell us which hand it was on, or just that he had a ring?
So you had a ring.
Okay.
And
Well,
you're getting
then-
closer, and
okay.
so the figure has like a burlap sack pulled over his head, kind of obscuring his face, features, making him blind to the world around him. And as you get closer, Heartrender kind of gestures and says, "Ezekiel, I think you're going to enjoy this one. Please."
I'll walk up and take the burlap sack off the head.
Okay, so it pulls off, and at that distance, like, it is clearly Archibald Fairchild. And his face is bruised and swollen. There's blood leaking from his nose, from his mouth, and he looks absolutely beaten. Not just in the physical sense, but in, like, his spirit's broken as well. And now you get a chance to look at Heartrender and the other assassin, and you see they're fairly cut up as well. Their clothes are a little more ragged than when you first saw them. You see like traces of blood kind of smeared on their skin, and Heartrender says, "I told you, this was harder than we thought. 4 of us went in, 2 came out."
Have you already removed the ring?
What ring?
I look at his Archibald's hands. Does he have a ring on?
Roll a perception.
I'm gonna look at Heartrender's hands. Does he have a ring on? Oh no, he might have a ring on. I wouldn't know what it looks like. Never mind.
The red herring, guys.
The way he has his hands, it's really obscuring. You don't got a clear view to see if there's a ring there or not.
I will summon my dagger and try to cut his ear off.
The dagger comes in your hand. Heartrender just holds up a hand and says, "Take a moment. Enjoy this." Before you get to that point, there is one thing I want to make clear for you, though. What we didn't expect with this is that he pays better. At that moment, as you're watching Archibald, that face just starts to melt, disappears, and kneeling in front of you is another dark elf, similarly clad, this one female, and you hear a distinct snap coming from the woods to your right of a crossbow being fired. So...
Everybody roll
Didn't mean to
initiative.
move. No, I was trying to measure. I didn't mean to move. I was one
You were
back.
there.
Yeah, I was-
All at initiative, but you are not getting advantage because you are surprised because no one saw the other assassin in the woods.
I don't think we can be surprised.
Can I have advantage because they can't see me?
You're not expecting the attack to start at this point.
Yeah,
So-
but they don't know that
You are
I'm
still
surprising
surprised.
them. Yeah, but am I surprising them?
I'm gonna say
No, we can-
no.
would you be
We can be surprised, but we still get advantage on
Your-
initiative.
But being surprised with the 24 rules is you're at disadvantage, so it evens out to a straight roll.
Okay.
Straight roll's fine.
And everyone gets it. Everyone's within 30 feet of me.
So
I'm just going to take this moment to tell Twitch chat that I told these guys that this wasn't going to work out in our favor, and we blew 8,000 gold on this, and now I am pissed.
Ad break?
I was not part of this deal.
No, I knew this was coming. I knew something like this was coming. But now Caligar gets to wail on Heartrender.
It gives me a good excuse.
All right. Ad break ends in 45 seconds. Let's kill some dark elves.
I mean, it's perfect timing for the ad break because we're rolling initiative, which is like that finicky stage of. I'm so happy to have combat. I'm so happy to have combat, and they are smaller than my mount.
I'm really curious to see what the mount rule changes are with that Zaman's guy.
Yeah. Whether we'll use them or not, very different story.
Ad break ends in
but
5
still.
seconds, so. Oh boy. We're back.
Awesome
Perfect.
shosh.
All right, I'm up first. I'm up first, right?
Yes, you are.
All right. I'm going to say into the oath bow, Lord Cain, I bring you murder. This traitor deserves to die. And I'm going right for Heartrender.
Let fly, McFly.
I have advantage.
That
Seven.
missed.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll. Now, do I roll it at advantage again, or is it just one roll?
It's you reroll one of the dice.
$22. Want
Okay.
to use a reaction? Nope. I think that's right. $19 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a grasping arrow on him. Probably doesn't do much poison damage, but that's not the point. For another 6 poison damage. And I'm going to take my second shot. At advantage. 25.
Okay.
For 20 points, I'm going to action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Still go for the Heartrender. $23.
Mm-hmm.
$24 damage.
That one he's going to use Uncanny Dodge and just take 12.
Got it. And my last shot. $19 and a 1. For 20 damage.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, after firing those 4 shots, oh, this is going to be fun. And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action. Because it doesn't count as moving. So he's gonna appear beside Caligar. And like he's hurt, he's bleeding. And he comes out of the darkness beside you, he just grins and goes, "Oh, this is where it gets fun." And he's gonna lay into you. First attack.
And he gets to
You-
teleport and attack with his. Oh no, it's his turn. Never mind.
It's
Yeah.
his turn. Yeah.
Sorry.
Nope, all good. It took me a second to figure it out too.
So with your Cloak of Displacement, he's at disadvantage. But because your friend did so much damage to him, and he hates you so much, he knows that he's close to death. He's got that extra bit of a hatred towards you that gives him advantage on every attack. Against
Okay.
you, specifically.
yeah, I did toss him in the ocean.
So it's going to be a 22.
Okay. I'm going to. Let's just pop a shield.
As you cast that shield, the assassin that was pretending to be Archibald says counterspell.
I see how it is. He built a crew just to kill me. Let's see. Is this against poison? Assuming so.
No,
No. Okay.
this is
Why
counterspell.
is it telling?
Because
Why
counterspell
is
is
it
just
telling me to make con save?
because counterspell is now just a con save. There's no upcasting to automatically stop a spell. It's a con save. If you fail, you lose it.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, so you're good there. His second attack. A 23 is going to miss. And his third attack. It's a good thing you have that shield.
Yes, I very much like that spell.
So he's going to end his turn. The assassin in the trees reveals himself.
Well, the other thing with counterspell 2 is that it doesn't expend the spell slot if the spell fails.
And this one's been given orders to go after the son of a bitch that does the most damage.
Good.
So because he was hidden, his first one's going to be at advantage. Oh, that's not good.
What do you roll? A 16?
He rolled a 20.
Okay. Oh, a natural
I'd
20.
like to.
A natural 20.
I'd like to. Wait, no, I already used a reaction. Fine. Sorry, I can't help you.
What were you wanting to do? Oh, you want the
Silvery
silvery
barbs?
barbs?
Oh, buddy.
But it
Oh,
hasn't hit me.
buddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh my.
24 damage. Okay. I'm good. I'm still good.
That doesn't sound... Nope. That didn't do the crit for some reason. That's 60 damage.
Down.
Damn.
Down?
Down.
Down in one. Well, yeah, it's 60.
Because 66 is 36 damage. Actually, it'd be 68 damage in one shot.
I'm down.
And then he shifts. Because he gets three shots. He's going for the dwarf. which is going to be at disadvantage because you still have your cloak.
Hmm?
It's a good thing it was at disadvantage because he rolled another nat 20 and a 16, so that fails. And the third attack.
I am so glad I chose shield in that moment.
Yeah, Amber, I know about that. I just put the armor in and the effects, so you're good.
Okay, cool.
This one was a 19 and a 1. So your cloak is paying for itself.
Yes. I am very much happy with this cloak.
Cardinal.
Okay, I'm gonna use an action to switch to Aura Vitality and drop Concentration on Pass Without Trace. Let me just stop it for a second. Okay. When you create the aura, you can restore 2d6 hit points to one creature, aka Tobias. Fuck. Okay, 3 hit points. You're back up. And with my bonus action, I'm going to use one of my channel divinities to... Where's the one that gives me... 1 second. Choo-choo-choo. I'm going to use it to cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action on Caligar. Without concentration.
Nice.
Yep. Wait, let me check one thing. Would that be an action?
That's a handy channel divinity.
Oh, the spell is an... The spell is a bonus action. Using the channel divinity is an action. So not that. Fuck. That's rude. Guess I don't have a bonus action. I promised I thought of things before I was gonna do this. Well, magic weapon is a lesser restoration. Bonus action. Nothing for now, I believe. That will be it. I will move closer to this guy and flank him. Hopefully Toby is still within 30 feet. Nope. Well, Toby, get closer. You do have potions in the party loot, though.
Yep.
That's me.
Okay.
Calgar.
Well, first off, bonus action, my cannon's gonna shoot Heartrender in the face, just like when we first met.
You didn't shoot him, you just yeeted him off the ship.
Well, okay, the second time we met. Dude. That should be a little bit higher. That should be... I think it uses my ranged spell attack, so it should be a +8. That should get 23 to hit. Or +9, because it's using my
Fix that. I
artificer.
don't know why it doesn't... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it hits.
So a 24 to hit. Okay. Attack, consume resource. And it does 2d8 damage at this point. So I'm just going to roll those for 11 force damage to the face. And he'd usually get moved, but can't because Cardinal's in the way, which is fine. And then with that, I'm going to
step to his side.
Do you have something that lets you shoot ranged within 5 feet?
It's the cannon. It's not me.
But the cannon's within 5 feet. So within 5 feet, it'd be at disadvantage for that attack, right?
No idea.
Yes.
That would be... Okay.
Because you said it's on top of you. You're within 5 feet. Usually, range attacks within 5 feet, unless you have something like sharpshooter, is going to be at disadvantage. So just roll it again, see if you get lower, and do it as like, so it's like +9 normally. So do like +7 to it.
Yeah, +7 on it. With a dirty 20.
Okay, so that still hits.
Okay. I just did the damage. Okay. And for my action, I'm going to send out some cold. That'll work. So that's a DC 17. Or they take 12 damage. Or they just they're yeah. If they fail, they take 12 damage and they're stuck in place.
I'm in the ethereal plane, so I shouldn't have to make that.
Yeah, no, you're
good.
I didn't bother trying to finicky you out of the way because, like, you're in the ghost plane, you're fine.
And that's you?
I believe so.
Okay.
And
So
Did they
how
make their
many of
saves?
them passed?
all 3 of them failed.
Okay, cool. So all 3 of them are stuck in place until they use an action. It can either be them or a nearby creature uses their action to break themselves free of the ice. Until that point, they are dirt.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's using another legendary action. Which he's only got the one. He's getting out of the way of the mage.
Look at that. He goes right where I need him to be.
And then we got the assassin.
Mage assassin.
No, this one's the assassin.
Oh, okay.
He is attacking Ezekiel because you're right there. So he's gonna go with a short sword. Which missed with a 1.
What armor?
He's gonna try it again. 26 is gonna hit.
I'm going to go ahead and roll your damage, and then I'm going to use Misty Escape.
Oof.
So you're taking 30 damage, and you are poisoned.
Okay, and we will do Dreadful Step. So, wisdom saving throw, where they take 2d10 psychic damage.
Okay, so he's taking that, and she's good. Okay. So then, where do you disappear to?
Here. I'm trying to click it, but it's not sending me.
Just use cast Misty Step, and then that'll do it for you.
Oh, that okay. I actually see what happened there. That just does the actual damage.
Yeah.
And then I have to use my innate casting.
Okay, so he did those 2 attacks. He still has his 3rd attack, which he can switch to his crossbow. And he's going after the dwarf. Still at disadvantage because of your cloak. And I can't roll for shit.
Alright, it is my turn. Measure. I'm going to move next to Tobias. Let me double check this spell does what I think it does in the new one. Alright, I am going to use plant growth.
Okay.
Interesting.
Centered on myself and Tobias. But I can exclude one or multiple areas from plant growth when I cast it. I'd like to draw basically a path straight to Caligar and Cardinal, as well as like one square in every direction around Tobias and myself as safe. Like, not overgrown. So there's a clear path that they can move that's not at 4 times movement if they want.
4?
It's 100-foot
Wow.
radius.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
And every 5 feet of movement through that difficult terrain is 20 feet of movement.
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So just draw a template of the areas that you want to be excluded.
Basically, I
Yeah.
just want...
Or use
So
the drawing
if you go
tool.
into the measurement controls,
Uh-huh.
you can draw the areas.
There you go.
Yeah, that, and then...
Well, let's do someone else because then it's a different color from yours.
Okay.
You know what? Since it's Zeke, he can do his own fucking thing.
Yeah, see? Do it.
You could use the drawing tool too, and then you just like.
Listen. And then... that. And then 100 feet centered from where I am outside of that is...
Yeah, everything else.
Fucking everywhere. Got it.
Yeah, that's massive.
That's how far it goes.
Park just
And-
got more park.
And then because
It's-
I'm a... Oh, what's my range here?
Is that not concentration?
No, it happens.
That's fucking bullshit.
And then...
It's Jumanji in here.
Hey, at least
Pretty
it's not the one where if you move across it for every 5 feet, you get damaged. That
Yeah.
one's rough.
Yeah.
Still
Force
bullshit.
movement does that one too.
Listen,
I had somebody that had the grappler
spike
feet,
growth.
and he would climb across the wall dragging someone
listen.
through spike growth.
All I knows is you put me in a park full of plants, and I had this spell. I was like, this is the perfect time because we're about to go into the fucking desert where there's no plants.
All right, are you done?
I will move here. And then, do I want to do that? Another free casting of Misty Step. I will go right here. And that was a wrong one. Is this the one? We'll do refreshing step, and I'll give myself 1d10 temporary hit points, so 7 temporary hit points. And that's my turn.
Okay. So the mage is frozen where she is. That's fine. She looks at the dwarf, she looks at all of you, and says, "It's so nice that you're in the line."
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Uh-uh. Counter
Oh,
spell.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
What's the range on counterspell? 60?
60 feet.
Okay. Cast it.
I did, and... Oh, wait, no. Did it not target? Yeah.
It doesn't even show that you cast it.
Well, use the spell slot.
Ezekiel over here coming in clutch.
Yes and no, that's everything. Now I wish I didn't go where I went.
Here's what makes things stupid with how they do monsters now. Because they don't use spell slots. Counterspell.
Oh, he's gonna counterspell.
Target me, bitch.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
This is some bullshit. Guys, if I need to, I will burn my inspiration on this. Is this at disadvantage because I'm poisoned? Or is that just ability checks and attacks? I'm trying to remember the new rules.
Let me take a look. I don't quite remember.
Attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, so you're good then.
Well, we're
Nice.
burning inspiration on that.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yes.
can I give him my inspiration?
The dice have demanded. We
It's
must
been
answer.
real. It's been fun. This will probably take me out of the fight. I did something. I was useful. Alright, now I need to make the other Constitution saving throw.
Yes, now you gotta do those other con saves.
Just, it's not going to be another one. It's still not good.
Yeah, I'm rolling like crap.
How did the party die?
Well, and I rolled
Because-
so bad on initiative that I'm just sitting here going. Do-do-do-do-do.
Mm-hmm.
And then concentration for Cardinal.
Gotcha.
Holy shit, how much health does Ezekiel have? Just enough.
You'll be fine.
And the cannon is gone, if I'm not mistaken.
I took damage. I am using.
Uh,
Oh no, I
I
can't.
believe so. Yeah, it only has
Yeah,
a total
34
of 25.
damage. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I just had to double check how much health it actually had. Yeah, the cannon's gone.
Well, see, you guys kept saying that. Oh, we're taunting him. Like, we've beaten you every time you've come at us.
I don't think we've said that to him.
You have said it to him every fucking time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You've legit said that to him. At least once.
I don't
All
remember that.
Well, Gormain is going to step up and come out of the ethereal plane with Othira. She's going to use her bonus action to baleful interdiction. Interdiction? What is it called? Interdict. Baleful interdict seal onto this dude, which is. Oops. Stop going on. Fuck off. I want you to target him and to do that. So that's my bonus action.
So I just realized something with the nightmare that we have to take. We'll take into account for next time. But the only actions your horse can do if you're controlling it is dodge and dash. But don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it's meant to be used, like, to be able to go in and out.
Yeah, we also said we're not going to abuse the nightmare.
Well, I'm only doing it because we were doing a stealth mission.
I know.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna attack him with my vicious great axe with advantage because I'm within. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Gonna try it again.
Roll better. Did you roll the same thing twice?
No, she rolled 9s and 6s.
I rolled worse. I flipped them. What does this do? Oh, I have to hit for that.
Hey guys, maybe you should pray to your patrons or something. Or get better patrons. I don't think the evil path is working out for y'all.
Well, no, it's just like, what the fuck?
Come on, girly pop, you got this.
That makes me so mad. I can't do
Rage.
anything else.
All right. First thing, second wind. I get back 11 hit points. I'm going to stand up.
Remember, we just bought a whole
I'm
bunch
taking-
of potions.
Yeah, but this gives me possibly
I'm-
more.
I'm just saying for everybody.
Oh, well. And I'm going 2 shots Oathbow at Heartrender.
Okay.
What's with the doubles? That's the third double in a row.
So that hits. 19, go ahead.
Is he still up
27
after
damage.
27? Before you make your next attack, I'm going to burn that seal that I just did on him with necrotic
Okay.
damage.
That should
So
be an extra
he's-
2d6, I think, at your point.
Yeah,
That's
except
nice.
for it didn't actually roll.
Well, he is doing uncanny dodge to reduce that damage. So 27 becomes 13?
Yeah.
And then he takes 10 necrotic damage from my seal.
Okay.
Which didn't apply because it's broken.
Yeah, no, I put it in. It's fine.
All right, I'm going to take my second shot with the bow.
It hits.
Doubles again.
Praying to Kane is working. Kane's on the good side.
Mm-hmm.
25. Is he dead? Dead?
So the second shot sinks into his chest. He kind of like gasps, and you hear something shatter beneath his armor.
Mm-hmm.
He falls to a knee, and then lifts his head up, and looks over at Tobias, and says, "Next time."
Well, just because I can. I don't know if he's still alive or if he's being brought back, but I am going to make that an enfeebling arrow and chase his ass to the afterlife rebirth. So his corpse, his soul, takes 2d6 necrotic damage.
He's not dead, is he?
Yeah, he's dead. Unless he's...
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't.
Oh, is he back?
Yeah, that was what shattered.
I don't understand, but anyway.
He had a magic item under his armor that when he was reduced to 0, it healed him for half.
Healed him for half?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, next one I'm going to do... how big is this tree?
Like the tree
The
trunk,
trunk.
the height, I don't know, maybe like
Width of the tree trunk.
3 feet.
3 feet? Okay. I'm going to step behind the tree trunk, which should give me total cover from this guy in the tree by Ezekiel. And that is my turn.
End of your turn, legendary action.
Yep.
And then Heartrender goes. So enfeebling does what? So it does the
well,
damage, and if I had failed the save, then I'd be half damage.
Yes.
Okay. But he passed, so he's good.
Oh, we passed the save. Okay.
Yeah. On Caligar, because he took damage, your cloak doesn't work anymore.
No, it's until I get hit.
I
think
looked at it. It says when you take
does it-
damage.
Is it? Okay, yeah. If you take damage, the property ceases until the start of my next. Okay. Yeah, when I looked it over, I just thought that meant attacks, not actual damage. But that's fine.
So a 29.
Yeah, we're gonna silvery. Was that like a nat 20, or was that just he has a really big extra?
He's got a big extra. Something I forgot last time is, again, specifically against you, he gets an extra +3. He hates you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and do.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do silvery barbs.
Oh, what happened there? Okay, it went off, but I'll just do this again.
Did I put it into chat?
It did, then I
Ah.
clicked it while I was putting it in, so it got rid of it.
Oh, okay. So I just need to go put.
Okay, so that one's gonna. Yeah, it cast. I did the thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sorry.
So that fails, but he's gonna attack you again. At times a 28.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Okay, click the box.
Sorry.
And you're down. He's not
I
done.
had
What's up?
No, just looking back at the chat. Because I had 20 HP, so I was confused why 16 knocked me down.
Well, we can also do this if it helps. You take another 21 from sneak attack.
Yeah, that I'd be down.
Is that his last action?
No, he's got one more. Brings his dagger out, drives it through your chest.
That's 2 failed death saves.
That is 2 failed death saves. Ignore that. So Zeke, you walked right up to this guy, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't expect to take a cone of cold. And then... Oh, I still have that spell slot from Counterspell, though. Right?
Yes, you do.
We're not as... Well, we're still fucked.
Uh, 22 to hit.
That hits. Oh, shit! So dumb.
What?
I have stuff that I'm keep forgetting to use.
What did you want to use?
I can't use it right now.
Okay. So that one brings you down. And it's going to pull up the crossbow and take shots at the Hell Knight that appeared. Because we're going to spread the love. First shot misses. And second shot misses. And Cardinal.
Okay. At the start of my turn, it's not a bonus action anymore. It's not an action. It's just at the start of your turn, while it persists, you can restore 2d6 points to one creature in it. So that's going to be Caligar, 2d6. Just roll. 6 hit points to you. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to do a mass healing word, which means everybody was within range. I'm going to take a couple steps over first. Over here. Which puts Tobias. Motherfucker.
I told you.
I take.
It's my fault.
Shush. I take one step into the difficult terrain, whatever the. And then I cast Mass Healing Word, which is a bonus action, and I upcast it to 4th level. which is 3d4. The fuck?
I think it's more.
It's 3d4. Unless the spell hasn't updated on. Aethera, you haven't taken any damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. 4th level, consume spell slot. Do it.
Oh,
It's 3d4.
yeah. that
Actually,
one-
help me check.
No, that one doesn't
isn't, right?
scale like Cure Wounds does.
That's fine. So that's 12 healing to Tobias, Ezekiel, me, and Caligar. Told you you're fine. And for my action, let's see. I'm gonna activate Spirit Guardians, cause fuck this guy. Wait, I'll do Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt. I still have Aura of Vitality up. Where's that stupid fucking mage, actually?
He's just in front of Aethera, right over here.
I'm gonna Guiding Bolt him. Right up the butt. $20.
That hits.
Okay. I did upcast. Upcast? I think I upcast it. That's 22 damage. And next attack on him has advantage. That's all I got. Actually, if
What
I
does that
step
purple
back
hand
here-
mean?
Purple hand?
Guiding bolt.
Yeah. Means when you hit it, you get advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
It's an effect.
So
Yeah, the one that's on Heartrender is the baleful interdiction from Aethera, so it's not for you.
It's done.
Okay.
He doesn't have it on him anymore. I burned it.
all right. So after just getting the snot kicked out of me in the next 6 seconds, I'll stand back up, give Cardinal an appreciative nod real quick as I am not dead yet. Just tell. I will. If I do a ranged spell attack, since he's right next to me, does it get that same disadvantage thing?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured. So I won't do that one. And I will instead do this one. As I throw out a 3rd level upcasted Shatter. I was hoping for more, but 15.
He passes.
So I think he just takes half.
Yep, it applied it.
And I need to double check bonus actions. I don't think I do one at the end. It's not up. Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action drink one of those greater healing potions.
Okay.
And those are what, 44?
Greater is 44 plus 4.
I'm marking it
So
off.
I
party
get
loot that you
14
can-
back. And that's my turn.
Okay. Still, how long does that freezing thing last?
A minute, or until they use
minute,
an action
okay.
to free themselves.
Okay.
AKA stay there.
That's fine. They've got stuff they can do at distance. And they're okay. So he's going to take a crossbow shot at...
Disadvantage?
Why did it roll at advantage?
It's disadvantage. So
No,
just
I
take
know.
whichever
I
one.
know.
Yeah,
It just automatically rolled it. I don't know why. So a 16's going to hit.
No, 16 misses. I've got a cloak that gives me +1 AC on ranged attacks.
Okay. He will do it again. A 17 hits.
17 hits. Oh, shit.
For 18.
Yep.
And you're still up, so he's going one more. Natural 1 does nothing. Zeke.
All right, so I've thought a lot about this turn. Very important things are about to happen. First, I'm going to use one of my free castings, my innate castings of Misty Step. And I'm going to get myself right here. That's my bonus action. For my action, I am going to cast a spell. Wait, I'm sorry. Can I have Misty Stepped? Over here.
You're going to go away from your healer?
I have a plan. Now I can't be counterspelled. So, action, I'm going to cast a spell. It's one of my favorites. Can I put it on an intersection of a corner like this, or does it have... it doesn't matter. I'll put it here. Sickening Radiance. Dimmish green light spreads within a 30-foot radius. When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, that creature must succeed on a con saving throw or take 48 radiant damage, suffer 1 level of exhaustion, and emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. It can't, if it does, it can't go invisible.
Yeah. Sickening Radiance
Okay,
is
roll the damage.
amazing.
They both pass.
Okay, that's fine. It persists. At
least that one's concentration.
Yeah.
Much other bullshit.
Yep. And I'm gonna move.
That's when it starts its turn.
5
That's some
feet.
bullshit.
5 feet this way. Because that's all the movement I got, because it cost me 20 feet to get there, so I don't have enough to move another space.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay prone.
Good idea.
She is going to cast everyone's favorite spell, What is the range on it? 150 feet, which is plenty.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Guess what? I can't.
I'm down.
You can't counter spell. Neither can I.
Well, I don't have any spell slots left to counter spell.
And that's her turn.
Our vitality drops, but the spells are being weird. I should have one more force level spell. The only thing I upcast was the mass healing word.
Okay, yeah, I can just put it back
For
then.
some reason, it's taken 2. Okay, just letting you know.
Is that the end of her turn? Is my turn?
Yes.
Cool. The mage is the top one, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to place a seal. It did not want to do that properly, but whatever. Oh. What the fuck is going on? Weird. I'm placing a seal on the mage with my bonus action. And then I'm going to attack with my vicious weapon.
With advantage.
What the hell just happened? Why is it rolling on its own? Like,
I don't know.
okay. That's so weird. Oh, I was on the wrong screen. Okay. +3 for my Great Weapon Master. I'm gonna re-roll that damage to see if I get better.
Is that reroll for everything or just the axe?
Savage Attacker. I just re-roll the damage.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Right, 2d6, 1d. Nope. I definitely get better.
Yep. Okay, so that's an extra 4.
And then as a free action, I'm going to do Devastator. So Cardinal and Caligar, you can use your reaction to do an attack, like a weapon attack, or a damage dealing cantrip. That is one action. That is.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
I will very gladly take a free vengeful.
Go for it, buddy.
And I get advantage because I did silvery barbs. Didn't help.
Well, I'll try. Nope.
Man,
Don't
why
have...
am...
Oh, I have inspiration. Let me re-roll that. Fuck you.
That's
Now
better.
we're good. That's 20. I am going to use its radiant damage. Let me see what it does.
Yeah.
When you hit, makes an extra 1d8 radiant damage, and I can also do divine strike, I believe. So
Nice.
1 more d8 damage. It's a lot of 2s, but okay. 7 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Now my second attack.
Use my inspiration to roll another once.
Sorry?
After 0-0.
So 24 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
+3 because of that. Oh, that one was not as good. 18 points of damage. And then I am going to explode my seal for necrotic damage. Oh my god, why is it not working?
Just roll the dice.
No, I know. It just is annoying. So 5 points of damage, but it's going to explode with Unleash Hell. So the guy beside him... each creature of your choice must make a dexterity saving throw. Let me just target him. Yep. Come on. Target. Unleash Hell. That's my special one. I don't know if this is... I'm not sure how to use this. Anyway, he has to make a dexterity saving throw. My DC is 13. Oh, wait. You burn one of mercy. Each creature of your choice. Yeah, okay. So.
Natural 20.
Okay. I think that is everything. I think that's everything.
Okay. Tobias.
That was really good.
Yep.
Did you roll a nat 20?
Almost.
I'll
Wait,
take
why
a
does it
not
say
one.
you're dead?
He's not dead. But his breathing is getting very ragged.
Oh no.
He rolled a nat 1.
Oh no.
I don't... It removed you... I don't want... No. What the hell?
Didn't...
What's that?
Did somebody stab him after he went down?
No,
Nope,
he
it was
took a
just one
fireball
No, that
to the
was-
face. Yeah.
Okay, that was...
So he just... Yeah, he just rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
So that's the end of your turn, so you can skip to that.
Interns.
And Heartrender uses his legendary action to go Bamf.
Ooh, look at
And
me, I got
he's-
legendary action.
Swinging at the dwarf.
Which is at disadvantage.
But advantage because you really pissed him off. So, bounces out.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Yep.
Because the cloak re-ups every time it hits my turn again.
28.
God damn it. Silver barbs. Hit the button. What's up in silver barbs not wanting to chat?
So that actually worked. He went from a 28 down to a natural 1.
Aha!
Works.
He will
And
try
I'm
it
gonna
again.
give myself advantage again.
Yep. A 15's not going to do it. And he comes in with the dagger. Why is it doing that? Stop doing that. Oh, I got
To
too many
answer
things
your
happening here.
questions, probably the automations.
Yeah, something's funky there.
Mhm.
21.
I already used my reaction.
Mm-hmm. You take a mighty 7 damage from that.
Okay.
But then we get to the assassin, who takes a con save.
Yeah. DC 16.
He rolled a 16. So he takes the damage from you, right? Because it does 40, 10.
I can't remember. Is it they take half?
Yeah, well, roll a 40, 10, and we'll just do the half. So he's going to take 9.
There is no damage if they pass.
Oh, really?
I believe not, because that's the thing with it, is it's like the exhaustion and everything is massive. Let me double check on D&D Beyond. It says or take 40-10 damage. Doesn't
Okay.
say half on a failure.
Okay. Well, he still doesn't like you.
I'm prone.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, because I never
Yeah, he said he won't.
I never moved. I just misty stepped.
Okay.
Ooh, smart.
That is smart.
Yeah, no, he did clearly state that he is staying prone.
Give yourself the effect.
I didn't even realize it wasn't on me.
Because when you get knocked to 0, it doesn't... Did you get knocked out last time? Yeah, you did. Yeah. It's not putting on unconscious for some reason. So it's a good thing that you have that disadvantage because it was a natural 20 and a 4.
Smirk!
We will try it again. That one's gonna miss. And the third one. This one hits, but stops the other natural 20 from going through.
Did you turn on karmic dice or some shit?
I don't know what's going on.
Am I still up?
I'll put you unconscious.
Stop falling unconscious.
Where the fuck is it?
Why are you guys so easy to draw?
I told you.
Roll better.
I rolled like minimum hit points.
Roll better.
And Cardinal.
Well, this dipshit moved out of range of healing, so you're on your fucking own, homie. Bonus action, mass healing. I hate you. I hate you so much. Hold on. No, you're still out
Yeah,
of
even if
range.
you got to the corner,
Don't,
you
don't
couldn't
worry
reach him.
about
I
me.
was
I
just
know
checking.
I'm out of range. I already looked.
Mass healing word once again. Stop making me target prior. You little shit.
That kind of cold really screwed us.
Rest in pepperonis, Ezekiel.
I thought I was already gone until Cardinal came in with that healing.
Okay, Toby.
I am so
you're
glad I
up.
left Furley out of this.
I can't
I
see
think
the
she
map.
would've been here.
Says I'm.
It's because you're unconscious. You have no visibility.
Heartrender's right here, right?
Yeah, he's just on the opposite
Okay.
side of me.
Okay. Guiding bolt it is. Big money.
Did you do mass healing?
I did. 9 for everybody. Did it not apply?
Okay.
It says I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you just gotta take the effect off.
Hope a 22 hits his ass.
It does?
16 damage.
He takes it.
And that is all I got. Actually, I'm not gonna move from here. Let's see.
Calgar.
Short and sweet. I'm just gonna try to whack him upside the head. I don't have anything better.
With advantage,
And-
because he's glittery.
Yep. And
He's like a
since I have
vampire in the
advantage
sun.
from my advantage from silvery barbs, it doesn't like double up. I'm not gonna use both on one attack, right?
Yes, you will. Both of them say on the next attack.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that hits. The mighty 27.
For 6 now, and if he attacks or casts a spell, he takes another 2d8.
Okay.
Again, I
Booty.
don't have any bonus actions or anything to do.
You
so
do weapon damage?
I do 1 damage weapon or 1d8 bludgeoning, 1d8 necrotic, and then if he attacks or does a spell, then he takes another 2d8 necrotic.
Do you have any
forget your
bonuses to your
proficiency.
damage?
Yeah, because it's just flat 2d8. That makes no sense.
Yeah, no, it's doing the
Otherwise-
1d8 for his hammer and 1d8 for the spell.
Yeah, but doesn't he
Yeah, but
have
my
strength?
hammer should still do something. Hold on.
Strength bonus. So it should be a +2, +3 or something.
Yeah, because it applies all my normal
Okay,
attacks.
so what's
effects.
the...
Checking.
It's
A
probably-
whopping +2.
Macro that you have to edit. That's all. Booty, I was gonna ask, does your plank also drop if you're down?
So
No.
he takes a whopping
No.
8 now.
Yeah, I did the other two.
No, I am 2 turns from any healing. Just take out people.
You have literally made your bed, so
Again.
You couldn't have been, like, 10 feet closer.
Nope. I put myself close enough that I could Misty Step and step into safety.
Alright, so the assassin is going for Othira. Nine's gonna miss. Nine's gonna miss. Third time's the charm. Ooh, that one's an 11.
This misses.
Zeke, go under utility, click death save for me.
Does it do it private?
It does. Does it
Nice.
blind.
I don't like that.
Ooh.
But you should see what the result is there. On your markers for death saves.
I see it.
Okay. And your turn.
Oh, sorry.
She is going to Misty Step away from the angry Hell Knight.
if she does another fireball, I'm gonna really get pissed. Atta girl.
And means she's not doing fireball, she's doing arcane blasts.
Oh
Is
god.
this the thing off
Those
of the
aren't those-
fucking necromancer
know?
wizard?
Does she know that Tobias is?
When he got healed, there was like probably an audible gasp of like coming back to consciousness.
Fine.
He is prone, so it's at disadvantage.
Okay. Take it.
He's still the most dangerous one of the group.
I'm standing right here. I'm insulted.
You hear that, Athera? You hear it?
Sorry?
I said I'm the
He said you.
best person in the party.
No, he's the most
Yeah.
dangerous. Only because
you're
I
not the
didn't
most-
hit the first time.
So an 18's going to hit.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
that.
not again the natural 20 that I rolled.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone anyway.
And then turns to
Those
the
arcane
healer.
bursts are just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It resets the death saves, though, right? It doesn't carry over.
Reset.
Yeah, no, the death saves are reset, so he's not nearly dead. He's just up and down again.
Mostly dead.
And the last one.
You get 3 arcane bursts?
Yep.
Let me double check.
Mhm.
If he pulled it off the
Yep.
necromancer wizard, yes.
No, this is from the 2024 Monster Manual. It's just a straight mage.
Oh,
This is CR6.
yeah. I've
That's bullcrap.
It's CR6 if he's the only one, not the entire combat. I don't think.
And an 18 misses. Othira.
Come on, go.
I'm going to go and jump over to the mage. So your dude there can have an attack of opportunity. Why is that? Oh.
23 hits.
Yeah. I guess I have my reactions back, don't I? I'm going to use my reaction to invoke punishment. So, can he make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Let me see if I can find it. Invoke punishment.
Rolls a 13.
13. So that's a meat. On a successful save, so he takes half of the damage that he did to me in necrotic damage.
Okay, so he takes 7.
Okay.
And I assume
And then
you're
I'm-
flying here, right?
Well, like a giant leap, but yes. And then I'm going to bonus action hit him with my seal. And then
you
I'm
are
going,
poisoned, so you're going to be at disadvantage for the attacks.
which puts me at normal.
Yep.
Why am I poisoned? Oh,
Because the assassin hit you with a poison knife.
right. Did that give me half damage on that then?
It would have.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so then I'm going to hit him with my great axe. For 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Plus 3. I'm going to roll that again.
Yeah,
see
you
if I
are.
get better. That's a D12, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so for 20 points of damage.
Well, that first hit brought it down to death's door. So how does the mage die?
Well, I mean, she just kind of like flies over, slams into him, and then says, "Oh, well, that was uneventful." And then she's going to come over here and do her last attack on him.
Back it up a bit because your actual move stopped here.
No. The nightmare has like more movement than that.
Difficult terrain.
I have 90 feet of flying movement.
Oh, fuck that thing. Remember when you said you're not going to abuse the horse? You're not
Well,
gonna
yeah,
use
no, but
flying?
I'm not gonna go in the air and stand there and be like pop shotting people. Obviously, I'm
Yep.
gonna use his.
Yep. The
The DM
It's
discovers
fine.
consequences of his own actions.
No, just the DM remembers when people say something that don't do the thing they said. It's okay.
Oh man, he doesn't have a seal on him. That makes me super sad.
So yeah, that hits.
So if he had had a seal on him, that would have been a critical. But it's not.
Oh, what was he at?
I don't know, but I just did 30 points of damage to
I
him.
know, but he was gonna uncanny dodge half of that.
And then I oh.
I rolled a d30 to see where he was at. I rolled an 18.
So he's got 3 left.
Yep.
I think
Do you have another
I think-
attack?
that was 2. I get 2 attacks.
Even if you don't get him now, he should go splat on his next turn.
Anyway, that's the end of my turn.
Tobias, death save. Go into utility. Do it there. Okay. So Calgar, try to remember, keep track of everything. You take damage after your turn, or was it before you last took damage? Is your cloak up? Basically, is what I'm asking.
Oh. I think it's up.
I think the last person that hit you was Heartrender.
Yeah, because then it hit my turn and I haven't been attacked since him. So he's attacking.
He is attacking.
He takes. Hold on. He takes 8 damage.
Okay.
And that's 8 necrotic damage.
Yep. So he is going to die from this.
Thank God.
Well,
He dies from the sheer
actually
grudge
die?
and spite of me whacking him upside the head.
So as that pulse of energy goes through, he just like it, his whole body like kind of convulses. He's like, no, no. Just falls to it. And he looks up and he goes, I'm not dying till your heart stops. Brings the knife and he's like kind of like trying to drag himself forward. Gets a hand up, just drags down the front of your arm and goes, stand still, you fucking coward.
I'm just gonna take my hammer and just one last little push, just back him, just like a little backhand smack, and just you fall this day, Unbraki.
Falls to the ground. That last breath is kind of like, but his eyes are locked on yours.
What does the this dude look like now that his boss is dead?
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
So the one in the trees turns his crossbow to Caligar.
I'm starting to get real insulted here.
They've got orders to kill the dwarf.
Oh, I'm aware.
So first one missed. Second one's a 24.
I'll go ahead and shield.
Yeah, I thought you would.
I mean, if it was any higher, I wouldn't have.
And the third shot. 26
Can't
is
do
gonna hit.
anything about that one. Yep. Is he rolling those at disadvantage?
You took damage from Heartrender.
No, I didn't. He died.
As it hits you, right?
If he attacks or casts a spell, he takes the damage.
Let's see.
That's... I don't know. That's I'll leave that up to you then. It just says... If the target makes an attack or casts a spell before then, the target takes, the necrotic damage and the spell ends.
Yeah, it's taking the attack action on you.
It just says makes an attack. It doesn't say the attack or something deals damage.
Mm-hmm.
For that, I'm saying like the attack still happens. It's just happened at the same time. So the attack is going through.
Okay.
But you didn't roll to see if you hit him,
I did.
did you? Oh, I missed that
Yes.
then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, I just
yeah.
wanted to double check.
No, I didn't see it.
So there's 31 damage.
These guys all have like purple worm poison.
Everything's coated in poison. The swords do 5d6 poison and cause you to be poisoned. The crossbows do 66 poison. Cardinal.
Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna get to Toby. Cure wounds. Stop fucking dying. My god. There we go. Now we're talking. 19. I take one more step back so I can see this guy. Which one of these two looks more injured?
They're both about the same.
Okay.
They haven't been your concern.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, it's out of my movement range. Okay, guiding bolt. Standard.
Oh, 12's gonna miss.
Did I use my inspiration already? I did.
Yes?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Oh, you used it.
I need to mark it. Yeah. That's all I got. Wait. I used my action. Oh, I can't guiding bolt. I use my action to cure wounds. Sorry, brain cannot work. Shit, my life. Hold on, I need to read this new channel divinity. If channel divinity requires a saving throw. Within 30 feet of yourself. He's still far away. God damn it. I'm gonna use bonus action to do flash recall and switch out one of my spells for a healing word. But that's all I can do.
Okay. Caligar?
Okay. Now that my rival, my nemesis, whoever he is at this point, I'm just gonna take a look down at him as I finally just turn away, and I'll use an action to bring in another cannon. Eldritch cannon. Why did I hit that? Oh, just click and drag. And I'm going to have it shoot the guy who just shot me. Because this is another force ballista.
Okay.
Ability. Crap. Forgot to add the, Yeah, it wasn't gonna hit anyway.
Yeah, that's not
4 plus, not, yeah, a 13 is not gonna hit anything. Not on these guys. Okay, and... yeah, no, that's it. That's, I can move up here a little bit. And I'm just leaving the cannon setting in place at this point.
Okay.
There's just a little mini cannon with 4 little legs walking around.
Shooting the dwarf. That misses. That misses. And that misses. Zeke. Death save.
You have one job.
Okay. Othira.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to this dude. I'm gonna bonus action move my seal to him. So he has 1 seal on him. Do I need to, like, do that? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? No,
You
go
don't
away.
have to
No
do
idea.
anything.
No,
because
it's just
it's the shortcuts on Baleful Interdict are not.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
No, I just it uses the resources and stuff. Although this one doesn't use a resource, but I'm gonna attack him with advantage. Oh no, not with advantage. Sorry. The first one was the 16. So do you want me to keep
Okay.
that, or do you want me to
No, yeah,
reroll?
you're good. You're good.
Plus 3 for the damage. What did I roll? I am. Well, I can reroll. I can roll and choose which one I want. I don't have to keep
Yeah.
the second one. I will keep the first one. And I will place a seal on him with my attack. So now he has 2 on him. And then I'm going to hit him again. Oh, nice. +3. And then I'm just going to burn them both at the same time. So that's plus... Oh. So I'm going to do it all at once, if that's okay. Plus 4d6. See, let's just see how I do this. Just a second. Plus 4d6. Oh, no. There we go. Doop. Man, 38 points of damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's bonus action. Action. Burnt my seals.
He's still up. God damn it.
Let me just see. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Devastator I've used. Heavy weapon. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, I do have an ability that is a special ability that has no, like, trigger. I can just yell at you. Anyone within 30 feet can, use half their movement if they want to use their reaction. And I can't remember what that's called.
I will not do that.
No, okay. Then that is my turn.
Although if
'Kay.
Gatwagar, you want to move somewhere, that'd be cool.
So we're gonna stop that there for tonight. We'll end the combat after this. Just say the remaining assassins realize this is a losing fight. Drop smoke bombs, run away.
No, kill him.
Can I take a
Next
can
time.
I take an attack of opportunity on him?
Drop smoke bombs. You are in a fog cloud. You cannot see. No.
Right, I forgot about that. That's fine.
But we're
That
gonna
was
keep
helpful.
the initiative because somebody might die.
I gotta get a healing word out. That's it. On my turn. I got 60
Okay.
feet, so he's in range.
Okay.
This bitch better stop
It's okay. We have the answer, even if you do die.
panicking. Yeah, I do have Revivify. I didn't use my last.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, we're done. You guys are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
was
Those
a good
poison
combat.
hits, man.
That was a good combat.
If I died, I was gonna have a
Really?
question. It's like I have that true resurrection like ticket in the back pocket. It was like, if I
Ooh.
happen to die, could I like auto use
Use it
that
for
on
yourself.
myself?
No, because you have to cast the spell.
Okay.
And yeah, he went in with orders on how this fight was gonna go, and Cardinal wasn't the priority, and it should have been. But he gave
I'm aware.
yeah, Cardinal's the one reason you guys lived.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Because he was
Now,
so
without all
set
of-
on vengeance, like he wanted that dwarf dead, and he was gonna stop at nothing until, because like if he gotten that down, like he was gonna climb onto your chest and just like slide that sword through your throat.
Yeah, I imagined it was like a dark urge moment, just like.
No, it was gonna be calculated. Like he's looking in your eyes, like
Uh-huh.
I want to watch you die, and like if you're unconscious, he's gonna open them up so he sees the life leaving your eyes.
a lore question, real quick. Is it normal for these assassins to go back on their word for a hit? Or is that like absolutely out of the question weird?
That one I'm gonna say roll a history for.
I guess we'll.
Does he get advantage because he's a dark elf? Half dark elf?
He grew up in the Empire.
Oh, never mind. I
And-
didn't know that.
I'm going to use Tactical Mind as well.
Ooh. 31.
Nice.
Okay. It's not unheard of. 'Cause the way they kind of look at it is when they accept a contract, it is making a pledge to Kane that they're going to see that through. But at the same time, his oath that he was going to do everything in his power to see the end of Caligar outweighed that contract. Because both of them would have been viewed as promises, and if he kills Caligar, gets away to fight another day, he can still honor that contract and go after Archibald. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There are 2 musics playing.
Yeah, I saw that. There's actually 3. There's also the sound of wind. But yeah, so that's what you guys get when you mock my villains and you say we've had it so easy against you.
I don't remember saying that either.
I don't remember saying anything like that.
All I'm
of
saying
I don't
you
remember
is
have
mocking that
definitely
guy.
you still failed to secure a kill, buddy. So, whoop-de-doo.
How
You can
many of
kill
you
him.
went down?
You know what? As just
Me,
could
like
have
4
very-
times.
go for it.
How many are down right now?
I don't get paid enough for this.
No, you don't. But yeah, that was
You
fun.
get paid?
Well, since we hit affiliate, we could technically be making money on this. Not much, but
It's something.
technically.
Well, if you enjoyed our session as much as we enjoyed playing it and all through
didn't
all of this
enjoy it.
chaos.
I didn't enjoy it.
Quickly! Gonna run out of time, dude.
Please give us a follow. Down below, you'll find links to our Discord, YouTube, Twitch, and Azrael's TikTok and Booty's Twitch. Go give them all a like. They're all pretty great.
Yep. Tune in this Sunday. Herald of Rain campaign. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.